Okay, so last time I was filming, I broke my red. So I sharpened it again. What I wanted to show you all is that you would be able to actually layer the original color on top after you added its complement. If it starts to get a little bit dull or grayer than you'd like, I'm just putting a little bit more on top of that. Of course, you can put its complement even on top of that. These pencils can be pushed a little bit, but it gets to the point where you've added a whole lot of layers and it's hard to layer on top of that after a point. After it gets so waxy, it's just not very agreeable after that. But anyway, so I'm adding just a little bit, and I added some green down here. So you're gonna put green on this whole thing. But basically what's going to happen is you're, in the lighter areas, you're going to lighten up on it. So it's just a little coat in places like this, just to keep things consistent. Then you fade it out to the lighter areas. And then what you're going to end up doing is you're going to add your orange to your blue. And you'll see it's really, really dark. Whoops. In this little area. And I just fade it out, and you can add blue on top of that. I'm keeping this going. Then I'm going to add my original. On top of that, in places that it looks like it's turning brown. And then here, it would be the same thing. You're going to add your purple throughout. You can see I did a little bit of that here. This part is medium, so you don't want to make it dark over here. I'm barely pressing down on this purple. The purple is the hardest to blend just because it's so dark, and then it's over something so light. So it's definitely a challenge. I'm barely doing anything right here. This is kind of a medium light right here. And then I'm going into this light area right here. So I'm really doing not much of anything. And I'm just gonna add my original color on top. So after you add the complement, go back, even if it's just really lightly, and add that original color. And it kind of helps to blend things and to make it to where it's not so toned down.